As I'm coming in here now, I want to now establish where that highlight. And the other thing that I'm taking a look at is that with this particular one here, I better get a lighter one here though. Here's the little spot that I'm going to work on, and I'll probably only just do a portion of this, just trying to get you off the ground so that you can then take whatever portion you want to draw. This one, I decided to go ahead and keep this one in here. I think that the hair is a little bit unusual. You'll find this though when you're doing a portrait, it may be totally wrong to put this in here. You have to decide, is this odd? Will it ever translate the way I want it? If I decide to put it in later, have I laid down my graphite so that I can actually take this out if I want to? I want to, because I can't make all the decisions right from the start. But I may want to, again, have an opportunity to have an uninterrupted stroke. And sometimes when I try to draw every inconsistency, sometimes it interrupts maybe the beauty and flow of what the hair could have been had I not included that. And so I'm trying to leave open my decision-making process all the way through my drawing. So let's come in here and make this. I'm going to just try and get a feel for it. Now I could have done this with my 4H too. I'm going to now take advantage of this, and I'm going to create a little bit of a buffer zone. Making sure I'm closing the gaps though. Doing this quickly, I may not be as I'm not practicing what I preach quite as much, but I'm still using my 2B pencil. Now I want to pull out of there. It gives me some forgiveness. And then I'm not paying attention, and I got my strokes maybe going the wrong direction. So it looks like this kind of curls this way because it's going to become a part of this, or it could be something underneath. But let's just get it back on track here and have that nice transition into that bend, that curl. But the interesting part about this too, if I felt it was too dominant, I could take it out. But hair, look at all the variations in here. None of these are exactly parallel. I have spaces, which we're going to take advantage of, and I have enough variance that it's what takes the strain out of having to draw hair, because I don't have to be so careful about laying each one down. I have to be more careful about whether I'm capturing the highlight. Let's come from the other way and establish that a little bit more. Now again, I'm just showing you how I'm approaching doing what I'm seeing here instead of actually maybe getting it exactly accurate. Oh, let's come back here past this and do this darker part. So I want a clean edge. I want to be able to drop past this. Over here we're going to have another clean edge, and I'm going to look for all those because they're all going to be giving me a great advantage. And then when I get over here I want to have another level, well, this could possibly be in front of what's behind deeper. Although I can keep developing those things as I go. But I want to capture the highlight. You're already seeing the curve. If I find that I want to intensify that a little bit, if you use your eraser right, don't swipe it through, but use that round end of the eraser. Because again, the rounder I keep this, and the more I've practiced having the right bounce, the right pressure, the tapping becomes very effective because it vignettes, it variegates on in there. And even if I did get it a little bit different than what I hope, I can go ahead and I can come back in and maybe take a highlight out of that. So now let's go ahead and come, yeah. I'm gonna take this one out. Edge, I want to go ahead and create that just a little bit more. And I could decide to do that earlier or later or whatever. Maybe it wasn't even necessary, because I'm also going to want to show that this is maybe going in between. Maybe there's a place. I see this dark place here. If there was a space and I wanted to show that it just wasn't that intense, look at how just that one little dot gave me the opportunity to show that this isn't solid. If I want it to be fuller and I want it to be denser, then I wouldn't necessarily put that in there. But it does give me an opportunity with bangs and eyebrows showing through, or shoulders showing through, that cascading hair on a shoulder. You can show that there's something through there just a little bit. Look at how effective a one dot is. I think it was effective. Maybe it's because I wanted to, prove a point and I see it. But you want to make sure it's believable that if I followed this through, this would be where it would be. That's one thing you want to make sure you do.